All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Curse of Strahd. This is session 3. Um, we've had a short break as we have been dealing with some server hosting issues. Some of our players have been out doing some other stuff. I have been crazy busy at work, but we're back. Today, we only have a short session for you, so there won't be a break in between. We're just going to run until we wrap up all the business that we have to take care of before next session, where we intend to get into some relatively larger plot points, and then we're going to open things up for our players to go and explore a little bit and decide exactly what they want to do in this horrible, evil realm of disaster and despair. So, who would like to give me a recap from last session?
Well, I guess if nobody else is volunteering, I'll be most happy to.
And I will be happy to give you brownie points for it.
Excellent. Well, if I'm not mistaken, our last time we were currently in the town of Barovia, the main one. After our meeting with Strahd, we all went to bed, and each of us had these horrific nightmares pertaining to our fears, our questions, our doubts, and that led to most of us waking up in the middle of the night, where we saw this ethereal procession across the street, which we soon found out were the ghosts of all the adventurers that came to Barovia to try and kill Strahd, who now wound up walking across the street, going up to the castle, and falling off the cliff.
You guys
After,
had nightmares. I lucid dreaming.
potato, potato. In any case, we woke up, we talked to the bartender, we got served a delicious breakfast, and met with some of the locals. We met this merchant who we talked to, was basically Discount Dan, for those of you familiar with our Battletech community. And we received a small side quest to retrieve a package that was lost along the river.
I just want to state really quickly, you all made him into Discount Dan. That was not where he was going. it was not my intention to make him a Discount Dan. It was a really funny moment, though. I think we have a clip of that somewhere.
In any
Don't
case,
worry, you're not paying copyright for that.
we were being summoned at the behest of this mysterious figure. I forget her name, sadly.
Madam Ava.
Madam Ava, thank you. We went down through carriages and we went to this camp where we met some interesting people. And then we got this tarot reading. Tarot reading is where somebody lays out a series of cards to pertain one's fortune. In this case, it appears to be a series of mystical items, weapons, or artifacts that could help us potentially in taking out Strahd, which is one of the desires of Madame Ava. We also got some local folklore about a wizard that tried to kill Strahd, his body was cast down a cliff, and his was made sort of a local legend. And if I'm not mistaken, that is where we currently are left off.
Sounds about right.
I'm just seeing in the chat really quickly. It looks like some of the players might be a little lower than the rest, so I'm gonna do a little bit of tweaking here, and let me know if it's a little better or a little worse. And we should
Have a
be
sound
good.
off as needed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should we all do a quick sound check?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's start with Seth.
Yeah, just making sure, is my volume level good? Can everyone hear me fine? Sound check,
All
sound check.
right, and then let's go to Shy Guy.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Oh wow, you're really loud now. Maybe I should turn you down on my end. All right, Squid.
Hello, I'm Squid. I'm playing Quintro, and I'm gonna stab a guy.
You should stab people. I highly encourage it. Corvo.
Hey there, I'm Corvo. I'm playing Hawthorne, and my master is to say that every legend is true. Literally, everyone. Every single one.
Also, drink water.
Oh man,
Yeah, I'm having some tea.
Good.
looks like everyone sounds good. Seth might need a little higher.
I got him. He should be set. Alrighty.
Testing one more time.
Thank you, chat, for helping us out there. Let's see here. So, had you finished your recap, Shy Guy? I'm sorry if I interrupted you.
No. I think we covered everything we need to do.
All right. Also, just as a mention, taking out Strahd might mean quite a lot of different things. Just so you know. You could be taking him out on a nice date. You could be throwing him off a cliff. You could be...
I don't
It's
know what
not-
you mean by nice day. When the
It's not
cloud
as linear
cover
as
is-
yeah.
I think
is-
a better phrase might be solving the problem that is Strahd.
Taking
There you
care of the S person in the room, the vampire.
addressing the immortal blood-sucking elephant in the room.
Yeah. My guess is if we think too linearly on things, we're going to get in trouble.
Yeah, like trying to literally just down him by taking his HP to 0. That's a bad idea.
Got your nose, and then run off. And goes,
Also-
oh no, they've got my nose.
Ah, they've taken my nose. I'm dead. And suddenly I have a more stereotypical vampiric accent. How did this happen?
It's all I could pull off in 2 seconds.
All right, pretty good recap. Who would like to keep notes for us this session? As we do have some players who are out. Sosk is currently out, and we were not able to get our normal backup players into the game.
I can do that.
Good.
I was going to say, if
just need
anyone
to
hasn't
know
done it yet,
how...
Just
Yeah, I
record. Just record what you think is important in
you
the
can do it on
journal.
Notepad.
Yep, you could record it on Notepad, but put it in the journal later. If you don't know where it is, I'll show you later.
It's no problem. I
All
think I found
right.
out.
Very solid. So, the party is currently outside of the Vistani camp, a little bit before the Ser Falls, and you all have been asked to take your leave as the telling and the interruption of the mists of this land during the fortune was quite taxing on the madam. So she has asked you all to leave. She also hinted at the fact that the longer you stay, the more likely that eyes will fall upon you, right? And show that you were here. And she'd rather not have that happen. So given that, she's asked you to leave. Stanimir, who is the old man piloting the carriage, is happy to offer you a ride back to the village, if that is where you intend to go.
Well, there was the package on the river, but to be honest, the guy on the shop will pay us like crap, almost nothing.
No, he said he'll
And
give us a
he's-
10 coin discount.
A 20 gold coin discount on any item.
No, wait, I'm mistaken. A 20 gold coin discount. I suggest we stay by the river. Perhaps in this nearby pool could have been caught by some debris, algae, or what have you.
Could you make me, as you're trying to work through this in your mind, Callahan, could you make me a survival check, please?
Yes, I will. Let's see.
What time is it
Adventure time.
in game?
Currently, it took you about 2.5 hours to get out here to the Sare Pool, as far as I understand. Although, let me remeasure that just to confirm real quick.
Can I use my inspiration for the survival check?
Yeah, you totally could. So it's about 20 kilometers to the Sare Pool encampment, so it's taken you quite a while to get out here. It's probably a couple hours past midday, so you'll be able to get back to the village of Barovia by nightfall, even if you take this detour.
I rolled a 15.
All right. You would know, Callahan, that when it comes to items in a river that are buoyant, it's if they're going to catch somewhere, it's likely that they're going to catch at places where the river bends rather than the areas where there's a large pool. So there are a couple sections of this river that you might be able to check, which could yield you results if the item was caught there. There's, of course, always the chance that it was caught on a loose branching over the river or something similar, or it could even be likely that the package has been cut somehow and has lost its buoyancy, in which case it's going to be very difficult to find out where this is. But there is a point in the river that would be most likely, and that is at that little southern bend right there, right to the south of the pool, or the southeast of the pool, kind of close to where the river comes in. You think that that might be the best place to start looking.
There's a bend in the river. Since the package was buoyant, as the man said, it's right by the road. We can check there if it's caught up over there. It's on our way back, so it wouldn't be much of an issue.
I would like to
I-
ask. Go ahead.
I think this is a good plan. Let's just remind that the shopkeeper told us that the deliver guy or deliver person went missing. So there's a good chance that there's a monster or something nearby that might have attacked him and might be still close to the package.
One can never be free of all danger and risk, but we are a band of 5, and we can simply observe the area before we take any measures, of course. There shouldn't be that much vegetation in the area.
I just wanted to ask somebody in the camp, do they know how deep the pool is? Just out of curiosity.
The Sarah pool?
Yeah, just like the properties of it.
Yeah, I'd be able to look that up. I actually have the exact numbers for that somewhere. But
I mean, I don't plan on diving in, but if ever we have to get Sauce to take a look.
yeah, they say that the Sarah pool is fairly deep. The deepest part of the river is generally after the falls, because the water has been able to kind of dig down into the stuff under there.
That makes perfect sense.
So it's fairly deep, the Sarah pool, but not so deep as to be like
All right. Just wondering.
lake sized. All right. Do any of you ask any other questions before you head off with Stanimir?
It's fine.
I think we're good.
Finran might kind of ask around, just other than the expected wild animals, is there anything in particular that needs to be worried about out there?
Oh, there's always stuff to worry about out in the woods. It's generally best to stick to the roads. You never know if you're going to come across some horrible monstrosity making its den somewhere, or a band of bandits who've taken over a ruin, even wandering undead creatures. It's not exactly safe around here. Best to have a guide if you're going to go off somewhere and poke around.
Duly noted.
All right, Stanimir raggedly climbs up into his driver's area on the carriage and nuzzles in to his comfortable cushioned chair and picks up his reins, ready for you all to depart.
I'll go get on Valerian, and I'll look to the others and say, I can ride up a bit ahead and scout the area. I'll let you know if there's a monster or some other sorts, or if the area's clear, we can see if the package isn't there and see if we can't get a good deal on our way back.
Yeah, can you make me an insight roll, Callahan? Nice,
17.
very good. Yeah, you notice now that you're getting onto your horse. Strangely enough, nobody has paid your horse any particular attention here. You were getting lots of concerned looks riding through the village of Barovia, and several people, in fact, ran away after they had spotted Valerian. But here, it's almost as if they're treating Valerian like it's completely normal, just a normal horse.
I assume you're all familiar with the means of necromancy, for you seem to pay my steed no mind despite its current form. Of that I appreciate, but also lends me curiosity as to this.
Stanimir looks at you and says, well, we know that it was a gift, and it would not be it would not be very prudent to treat it as anything other than your steed. In fact, it would be quite rude of us.
I know that it is not pleasant to gaze upon Valerian in its current state, but I hate to say this was generous of Strahd, for I barely know the man, but it's good that I have not lost him. In any case, I'll make my way up the bend. It was good meeting you all. Good to know there's some good, decent folk one can have a pleasant conversation with in this part of wherever we are.
Yes. Well, do be careful. And I'm assuming you race off ahead of the group as the rest of them clamber into the carriage and start trotting their way down the road. All right, awesome. As you ride off, go ahead.
If I could, as he starts to take off, Finran's just going to call out, now be sure to keep a careful eye, because things out here could kill us. And I'm going to hit him with Bardic Inspiration.
All right, awesome. Yeah, you give him Bardic Inspiration.
Perfect inspiration. Don't die.
Don't die.
Hey, that's as good advice as any.
So I'm assuming that you want to do something mechanically with your scouting ahead. So what exactly would you like to do as you are traveling in front of the group with your horse?
Well, I'm heading on my way to the bend.
Yep.
But along the way, I want to see if there's no, like, bandits or beasts around. Any tracks in the area, any disturbed foliage of sorts, any sort of prints or tracks that may surprise, or rather betray the hidden location of some possible foe.
Okay. So generally, I would call this as a perception check, and looking at your character sheet, your perception and your survival are fairly similar. So I would say that you can go ahead and make a roll with either of those, and just tell me how you're using that skill, so that I can decide in the back end how much I want to give you plus or minus on that.
So Callahan, as he's not galloping ahead. He's going at a steady, pace, a canter or trot, whatever's faster with Valerian. He's keeping his eyes open, looking at the road, seeing if they haven't been disturbed, looking at the trees and paths to his left and right, seeing if there's any hidden form under the foliage, just keeping his eyes open to look for any possible movement or shape that doesn't seem to belong amidst the backdrop of the woods.
Yeah, as you're riding along, you notice that normally while you're riding a horse, you'd feel quite a lot of jostling around as the horse's body kind of moves in motion with the earth. However, the ride is eerily smooth. You're not being bumped around at all. There's zero jostling. If you knew what a car was and what a car's suspension was, you might even say that that your ride was as smooth as one in a car. But to Callahan, who does not know what a car is, it is eerily smooth, an eerily smooth ride. You feel completely stable on top of Valerian. It's as if the horse is not even moving at all.
Is it too late to add a d6 for my bardic inspiration?
It is not if you would like to use it.
I will.
All right, roll that d6. Also note that I'm seeing some wounds on you, probably from that glass shattering. So just keep that in mind from last session. Remember that some of you took damage from that glass orb shattering. So
I'll just use 5. I'll use 8 points of lay on hand, which is one action along the way, so I can just top myself back up.
Oh yeah, you do very easily. Go ahead and add those points back.
Also, I was just going to say, I have a little horse knowledge. Speeds are walk, trot, canter, then gallop.
Canter then.
And if you're in the Western persuasion, a lope is a slow canter.
Fascinating.
And the smoothest ride.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
So you're riding along. With a 16, you can fairly confidently say that nothing is currently lying in wait to ambush anything on the road. How far do you ride out?
To the bend. Or the
to where you intend to actually go. Yeah, you scout ahead and you don't notice anything particularly noteworthy on the road. You go past the gallows that you had passed to get here, and nothing has really changed about it. The rope is swaying lazily in the wind, almost lounging. But otherwise, nothing really catches your eye as something particularly nasty. No humans on the road either, which surprises you, having been in areas where even sparse country generally has a couple of peasants traveling to and fro.
Based on the nature of this land, I would deem it rather wise for the people of the village to stay where they believe are safe.
At least there's no bandits.
For the law is strict yet just in these lands. For the ones I know, there may be some hidden sub-law or something pertaining to a rather obscene judgment.
So you make it up to the bend. Meanwhile, everybody else is taking a little bit longer to make this ride. And they have the opportunity to discuss some of the fortune that they were given. If you all have forgotten what the fortune's details were, in the journal section, I have a Taroka reading page that gives the highlights of everything that Madame Ava told you.
And I actually wrote down on a notebook pad as you were doing it. Kind of. I wrote the little crosswise thing, the actual the cards, and it looks terrible.
Those cards are really cool. There
Oh,
are
the pictures are great.
I got them from a source which had an AI color in the cards, but I believe that there is a set that you could purchase of Taroka cards that have them all colored properly.
It says here the past beggar wizard. That makes me wonder if it isn't the gentleman that got tossed off a cliff.
It is so it's the beggar, the avenger, the priest, and the broken one.
Oh, sorry, I'm reading off the notes I would have taken.
Oh.
So what I wrote here is just some scribbling. The paper I'm looking at is just some scribbling.
Yeah, I would
So
look at the page that has the stuff in detail, just because you'll have all the context for it.
For a second there, I imagine your character with a small notebook, like my book of prophecies. Oh yes, this prophecy. Let's discuss.
Well, I do have sheets of paper. That's why I was kind of like essentially writing.
Yeah.
reading, but
Oh, you were actually writing it down. Cool, cool, cool.
well, in character, I was probably scribbling down a couple of ideas after the fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
They were just guesses, though.
my
I have to find
master used to say that every legend, literally every legend, is true because legends don't happen out of nowhere. Even if it's not literal, it comes from somewhere. I suspect that these prophecies might be a little bit more literal than most legends. Maybe we could look for some of them. If
You know,
some of them had geographical clues, like a mage that got cast down from a on a pit. What was it again? Maybe we could look for a landmark where the natives say that it's here that he was cast down, or maybe somewhere that might fit the description of the legend. I think that's a good start.
So for the wizard,
So now I'm looking for where it is in the thing here, and I don't see it.
so it's just on the journals tab, right? And it's not in starting scenarios or adventures or any folder. It's all the way at the bottom of the regular set. And
yeah,
I
I
can
don't see it either.
I see
interesting.
group. Oh, I saw it last time.
Now I can see it.
I have
There it is. It just popped up.
Yep. All right, the priest, working one.
But what I meant was Quintus would have Quintro would have he was trying to maybe make connections in his head as he was hearing this. These are just thoughts I was writing as she was doing that. But it says the beggar. This card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. The binding of books, false lies in fear. A story untold throughout the wounded ear of an elf fell victims to others and lives. Lies and live. Sorry, I can read just fine, but reading out loud is not my forte. The pages begin to reveal a boon only whence skins have fortune to peel from the backs of those who meddle with dreams and resurrect hope through dastardly deeds. It is only through revival that the story will finish of tattered robes and marble varnish. Okay, it's a little more detailed than I thought. The wounded ear of elf fell.
How far are you like reading out loud for the characters?
Yes, this is the reading that actually. This is the actual reading she gave us.
Yes.
Avenger. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. The treasure lies in a hand once clean and now corrupted. Ahead, a house of a dragon's bones, ground to dust and transmuted to silver rivers of blood. It drips into the housing of a circular symbol at the peak of a cliff, transcended with power and radiating a cold, calculating light. The symbol falls deep, deep down, bubbling through sparkling water in the brackish darkness of horrible, all-encompassing truth. Okay. Priest. This is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. You will find what you seek amid supplication to powers unrivaled or powers revisited. The hilt lies tarnished midst the consequences of impudence. Impudence. A grip of the vice of the demon's old habits. The blade reforged through the will of one ignorant of curses and callousness. Okay. And the last one, well, second to last one. The last one that made any sense. Broken One. This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. Standing amidst the precipices of insanity and hubris, a man once regal has fallen into madness. He chants and shivers amidst rocks and bones, struggling to pick up the pieces, his pieces. His might stands bound in the hands of meekness and misery. His focus downward, his focus drowned in his failures. Mists. Your enemy is a creature of darkness, and powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you in your final battle with him. These cards can't see where the evil lurks. The mists obscure all. I was just reading the. Then there's the poem at the beginning.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about that.
We're good.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah, so if you would like the opportunity to discuss the Taroko reading in character, now is your opportunity.
Yes, as I said, I think we should try to track down clues to find those people. I suppose they are actually people. My intuition says that, but I might be wrong in that.
I very
Do
much
you
disagree.
guys agree with that?
I think
Like-
you're right that every story has a nugget of truth, but that these cards represent literal people, I doubt it. That's
One or two might.
symbolism.
Maybe we could try doing some research on the local lore.
And I'm just curious, where would you suggest we do that?
Wow, there might actually be a library on the town. We could maybe, well, Strahd suggested that we visit him sometimes. We can try to act like goody two shoes and ask him how we can learn more about the land so we can be a proper servant.
I should say, out of character, Strahd has not yet invited you to his castle.
No, I mean on the tavern. He said, "Oh, I'll be in this tavern sometimes."
No, he did not.
You can. Oh, then forget what I said. I really had this.
I believe he
idea.
did say at one point something to the effect of he may call upon us.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind that.
That might be what you were thinking. No,
Yeah, he
I have
may
a
call
feeling.
upon us, not the other way around.
Yeah,
I have a feeling if we
his
showed up-
people will call you, not the other way around.
If we showed up at his castle, that would be dangerous at best.
Yeah. Now that you say that, makes sense. Well, we can look for a temple, maybe some kind of wise person, not a nice old lady that almost had a heart attack in front of us.
Stanimir pipes up. He says, "Oh well, there are not very many libraries. There is a bookbinder in Valaki, and there are several private libraries, but otherwise the only library is the one in the town of Kresk, which is far to the west."
Oh, okay. We can try the bookbinder. That sounds like a good idea. And what's this town? Is it safe?
Oh,
Is it easy to reach this town?
let me give you a very quick rundown. The village of Barovia is Barovia proper. You have already been there. There were several other settlements around here, but those have mostly fallen to ruin. The village of Valaki lies about in the middle of the lands, and it is run by the Baron Vargas Vlahovic, as it would be, and the other main settlement is the town of Kresk, which lies in the mountains to the northwest. Far northwest, I should say.
I see. Well, companions, I think we should not be stumbling in the dark. We need information. Maybe we should.
Mhm.
The bookbinder is probably closer, and maybe we could reach this central town. It feels very accessible. Do you guys agree with that?
Sounds like more fun than trekking up in the mountains. I've been up there before. Not these mountains, mind you, just mountains in general.
Oh, I love mountains.
Well, mountains are great, but staying up there.
Not these ones.
Maybe not these ones.
Those feel ominous. Well, is Sosk trying to find the package on the river?
Yeah,
We haven't-
Sosk wants to find the package, but Sosk is currently thinking deeply to himself. And is asked not to be disturbed
Okay.
in that.
Why is gold more than silver?
Yeah, something to that nature. both are shiny.
What
I
is
like
money?
I like
What is
rabbit
value?
pelts.
All right. I
He's
do not
rebooting Lizard
think
Brain.
we will.
Anyway,
I do not think we will be able to progress on our quest while we do not know anything about this land or what we are looking for.
Hawthorne, I would
that
like to actually both Hawthorne and Quintro, because Quintro has the notes and Hawthorne is thinking about it. Can both of you make me an intelligence or history check, whichever you prefer?
oh great! I have
Sure.
bad on both. I believe. Give me just a second here.
Yeah, you're just thinking over the text of the
I have a 10.
10. Okay, how about Hawthorne?
It's taking a while to roll.
Yeah, you got a 9. Okay. Quintro, you think that I would say with a 10 you could kind of infer here that the 3 items in this list, so the ones coming from the beggar, the avenger, and the priest, those ones are broken up into parts of 3. So there are 3 different basically places or events or something of that nature to go and check in order to get parts of this
That
treasure.
is funny you mentioned that. That is actually how I have it on my notes.
Yeah.
So
So
one thing mentioned a hilt and one thing mentioned a blade.
yeah, exactly. And you get the feeling that that's for all 3 of those things. So to get the treasure, or at least the full breadth of these treasures, you have to go and explore the possibilities of 3 different pieces.
All right. Yeah. No, we definitely need some more information. It's too late to go find a different town now. Unless we really want to sleep outside. I mean, we're
I-
close enough to civilization, as it were.
I'd avoid sleeping outside. I never thought I'd say that, but
Same here. These trees give me the spooks.
To
I
what
mean-
extent has our travel progressed, DM? I mean, we have been moving while this happens.
Yeah, you're about at the crossroads at this point in the day, I would say. So you've almost caught up to Callahan. It'll probably be another hour or so, and then you'll be up there. Callahan would have had the freedom to have rode back to the group if that's something that he would have wanted to do, or he could have waited where he was. Callahan, you get the feeling that whatever motive force is currently piloting Valerian, it is very unlikely that Valerian would tire from exhaustive riding.
No rest for the dead.
Are we stopping to check that spot out that you'd mentioned?
Yeah, you're about to get there. You're still about an hour away.
When you mentioned crossroads, for some reason, I was thinking, oh, I see it now.
The bend, yeah, I get you. Do you have anything else you'd like to talk about, or would you like to go to the point where you all meet up at this bend?
No, I imagine I'm just using a little bit of ink, and I'm using one sheet of. I have 5 sheets of paper on my thing. I'm using one as like just notes or something.
Gotcha.
I mean, I know paper is a little, or papyrus or whatever I grabbed is what do you call it? Precious, but use some. Well, you know.
You, as a bard, would know how to write in shorthand so that you can conserve paper.
And I don't mind doing a little bit of what do you call it? Chicken scratch.
Yeah. So you all get to the bend. of this river. The actual river itself is about a 10-minute walk off from the road. Stanimir is happy to wait for you, and seems to be fairly confident that nothing bad would happen to him while he's sitting on this road by his lonesome. But Sosk volunteers to keep watch over him in the carriage, regardless.
He keeps licking his lips and looking at the guy.
As you're approaching this river, do you have any particular methodology for how you would like to go about it?
I can transform into a watery creature to look
Well,
out.
We're by the bend, so is there like rapids or rocks in the area?
There's quite a lot of rock. Well, I want to know about how you're approaching the river before you actually get there. So do you have a particular strategy on how you're walking up towards the river to get to the point where you can assess the river and what is happening at it?
Well, I'll just get off Valerian, hold him by the reins, and just slowly walk up towards the river, using the path of least resistance.
I'd be doing something similar to reconnaissance.
Are you bringing Valerian with you through the muck?
Well, it depends how mucky it is, right?
It's fairly marshy terrain. It's not marshy to the extent that your boots are going to be sucking into the ground around these trees, but it is wet and mucky.
Well, if Valerian's having any trouble, leaving her where he is, but if he seems to be going pretty well without it, then I'll bring him with me.
Valerian has absolutely zero problems navigating terrain.
In that case, I'll stay on him as I go to the river.
All right. It is kind of difficult to pilot him through this because, being taller, you are in optimum branch hitting your face range.
How dense is the underbrush?
It's fairly dense. Nobody really comes through here, so it's not like there are any pathways for you to follow. You constantly have to brush against bushes.
No animal tracks or anything like that. Okay.
I mean, would you like to look for animal tracks?
I was gonna just take a stealthy approach in general.
Okay.
I don't know if I need to roll stealth or survival or whatnot, but I was planning on trying to be quiet on the way down as best I can.
Finran would kind of be with Quintro, trying to be quiet and just keeping his eyes open for movement, anything that looks like a potential problem on the way in.
Because this is the closest thing to like infiltration.
Right. So, let's start with a group stealth roll. So if everybody could roll stealth for me.
Before that, just to be sure, we are getting the water to look for the package, right?
That's correct. You're currently going to the place that is the most likely for this package to have drifted off at, based on what Callahan has determined.
Since I take heavy armor,
Can I do something first before that?
Yes.
I want to turn into a constrictor snake, and snakes have a good sense of smell. It's so you know how snakes use their tongues to feel like smells in the air. I want to snakes can also swim, and I want to turn into a snake so I can try to smell the smell of ammonia that would come from a leather package.
I just need to point out that until you're level 4, you cannot have a swimming speed in your wild shape.
No? Oh yeah, I'm level 3 yet. Oh
yeah. You
fuck.
can't swim to level 4 and you can't fly to level 8.
Yep.
Can you guys give me a piggyback ride? No, it's no problem. I'll go.
You could turn into a snake and just sit on somebody's shoulders. I don't mind that at all.
Yeah, because I have the feeling that a snake might be able to feel maybe the smell of leather.
Right.
Okay, then I mean.
And if all else fails, turn into the elk and bolt.
All right, I will quickly polymorph you. Give me a moment.
All right.
We're gonna do that.
So now I should do the stealth, right?
Stealthy snaky dance.
Since I'm in heavy armor, does that mean I take disadvantage when I'm in stealth?
Yes, I believe that is
believe
the rule
so.
for it.
What key binding is it to automatically do disadvantage or advantage?
You should be able to just click it and it'll give you the option to do advantage or disadvantage, but perhaps I'm wrong about that.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh,
That one.
That one, okay.
Sneaky snake.
It's control click
Fuck.
for people who want to do that in the future.
Everybody else rolled fairly well. So I would say that the rest of the group is kind of using you, Callahan, to not be detected themselves. Like you are so loud, Callahan, that it's very easy for the rest of the group to kind of blend into the shadows of the trees and make a lot less noise because, oh boy, any mistake that they're making completely masked by the mistakes that you're making.
Just the humidity is like getting to my plates.
And leading Valerian through this this underbrush is very difficult for you, right? This Valerian is large. It takes a lot for you to get through here. Also, Hawthorne, you are much too large to be sitting on somebody's shoulders as a constrictor snake. Just so you know.
oh yeah, that'd be like a
Yeah, you're a
10-foot
giant
snake.
constrictor snake.
Can I like just slither? Not swimming.
Oh yeah,
but...
no, you can slither on the ground. That's fine.
Oh,
Well,
it's
you can
fine
also do,
then.
you can also do like a garter snake or a milk snake, right?
Well, we're not in the water yet. This is to get to the up to the water's edge, I think.
Well, I'm just saying in terms of size, it'll be good because like it'd still be a snake and not be like a massive one.
Yeah, it's a big snake. So as long
Okay.
as I'm not drowning, it's fine.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm fiddling around with some important stuff. So you all make your way over to the water's edge, and this area here, there are some stones out in the center that you can see have kind of built up some detritus around them, and there's lots of detritus sitting around the edge of the water here. There is... Why can I not move literally anybody? Am I an idiot? Yes. Okay. I have satisfactorily determined that I am an idiot, and I have been able to move you all. So, as you approach the riverbank, Corvo, make me a perception test, please.
Sure. Perception as a snake. Do I have an advantage because of my sense of smell? boy.
No. You have
Oh,
you have the
then...
normal stats on your character sheet.
Oh, it's then I suck at perception.
You find yourself to be too busy navigating this new form in the wet muck surrounding here to make out any particular smells. You're smelling quite a lot of stuff, and all of it is fairly overbearing to you.
Well, it smells like swamp. Everything stinks.
So, because I previously said I was keeping my eyes out, can I make a perception check?
Yeah, you can do that. What are you specifically looking for?
At this point, the package, if we're at the riverbank.
Yeah, so let me move you all over.
You still see the river.
I know.
Oh, just checking.
I just realized that I turned into a snake so I could taste the smell of the package. So I turned to a snake and I smell everything. And everything tastes like shit.
Yes.
Everything tastes like dirt and bad water. Oh, that is a big snake. It took
And
me a second to
rotting
see what
matter.
that was.
So
I need a mouthwash.
at the waterfront, Fenrir, you pick it out very quickly. Beside two kind of like trees with some hollowed out stuff under it, there's a branch that is right by the water, and on top of that branch there is what looks to be the corpse of somebody bedecked in robes and a fancy hat. You can tell from this distance that it is fairly decayed. But there does look to be clutching something in its hand. A rather very large parcel. and
Yeah,
its other
I'm
hand
just
has rigor mortis around the branch.
Callahan, before you move, when Finran sees that, he's gonna kind of hold a hand up, like indicating everyone else kind of hold up. And I want to stealthily move up towards it, just to be on the safe side.
All right. Go ahead and make me. Actually, you made the stealth check before, so we're gonna use that stealth check.
And that was a 23.
Yes, that's right. Do keep in mind though that you'll be stepping out into the open by doing this, and there's nothing to currently distract anybody or anything like that. So if there's something that is trying to look at you, they would probably be able to see you.
At least if I do it, you guys will still have cover, so you can hop out if we need if I need assistance.
Finran has his own ways to hop out. He's gonna risk it.
All right, you go walk up to this corpse. How are you approaching this corpse? I would take a step back. I put yourself right here.
Okay.
Yeah. So how are you approaching?
I'm kind of staying low. To the extent there does appear to be a little bit of brush, I'm kind of trying to use that. But I'm more keeping an eye on the water line than anything else as I kind of just make my way up. Ready to get the package.
All right. The smell of death and decay surrounds you as you walk up to this package. But it does appear to be the thing that you've been looking for. This individual has been rotting here for at least the past week or so.
Ew.
The leather satchel is currently in a death-like grip around this individual's hand.
Looking at it, is there any chance I could make a medicine check to try to see any obvious cause of death?
For sure.
13.
Oh no, the body's far too rotted to make a definitive understanding of how this man has died.
Check for a pulse.
Yeah, rain check on that.
He doesn't have a pulse. His arms are just like stumps.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna kind of approach and try to grab the package and pull it out of the grip.
Am I able to stand here and still be in relative cover? What do you call it?
That's past the tree line, but
I can't tell. I can't tell if it's dark or not.
I would say that's in the tree line.
Okay, I just wanted to be at the tree line.
Okay. Yeah. So you grab this leather satchel, and you gingerly tug and realize that this thing is fairly well attached to this man's hand. You're gonna have to really pull to get it out of here.
Then I'll give it a pull.
All right, you yank this thing out, and with several of the finger bones on this man break apart, and almost at the last second, you see some writhing from underneath the ragged and tattered leather of this corpse, and something small and almost shell-like, with many little eyes and many little tentacles coming out of its mouth, jumps out at you. And it's going to make an attack on you.
Okay, so it's not a saving throw. I'm getting attacked.
No, you're getting attacked. This is a surprise attack, and this creature has a specific thing related to it.
This is a different kind of saving throw than your armor makes.
Indeed. One moment.
I may have a reaction I can use against this, but
Oh, might I state, I probably should have done it before, that I'd leave my heavy backpack back on the cart.
It's too late at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Before the damage is rolled, because I just reread how it works. Am I able to use cutting words as a reaction?
Cutting words is a reaction. Can you give me the spell card for that?
Oh,
I think I
shit!
just have to hit roll to do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
If it's immune to being charmed, it won't work.
Um, I would say that there would be no way of charming this creature to have it choose not to attack you, because it's currently operating on impulse rather than.
Well, no, this doesn't make it choose not to attack me. I get to roll my bardic inspiration die and subtract it from the attack roll.
oh, you're just saying it doesn't work if it's like a construct or an undead or something.
Yeah, if it's immune to the charmed condition, it doesn't work. But
All right, let me double check really quick. It is not immune to the charmed condition, so I believe that you could make that. So yeah, it is going to make an attack against you, and you could use your reaction to do that.
then I will roll the d6 to subtract from it.
All right.
Gonna be a -3 on the attack. Oh,
I
that's
don't
a
believe.
hard miss.
Yeah, I don't believe an 11 will hit. So.
Nope.
Lucky for you, because. Because this thing is kind of nasty. And with that,
You wanted to eat your brains.
with that, we're gonna make an active encounter, and we're gonna add some combatants to it. As Fenrir from behind you, after this thing screeches, you hear some rustling from underneath these dead trees, where everything has been obscured. And
Lovely.
yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. So this
Oh no,
thing,
my wood elf is scared of zombie trees.
this little tiny little creature here.
I have to zoom in to see it.
Yeah, it's real tiny. It's a tiny little boy.
Yeah, it's freaky
Uh-oh.
looking.
Remember, small things usually stick together.
You get the feeling that there is something underneath those two little sets of foliage here, but you cannot currently tell what they would be.
Oh, I thought maybe that like one in the middle here that's undulating.
Undulating. All of you,
that's the
feel
word.
free to roll initiative for me, please.
I wish those dice would roll a little better. They just kind of bounce.
I keep forgetting how we do initiative. Oh, here we go. I found it.
It would be
I bet my dice
also
are...
super nice if all of my music didn't suddenly decide to break. There we go. It looks like it's working.
breaky.
Yep, I can hear it.
All right.
I cannot.
Let's see. Make sure everybody's here on the tracker. I've got Callahan, Quintro, Fenrir. Could you get Valerian on the tracker, please?
Yes.
Doesn't have all the stuff that I put on it, though. It makes me very upset.
No, I see his features here. If you click him itself.
Oh, okay, good.
You're clicking on the old horse. However, I don't see his initiative on here.
It's just Dex.
Yeah, I have to add him to the tracker here in a second. Give me a moment though, because I want to fix his token.
He rolled an 8.
Okay. Toggle his combat state. He got an 8. Roll him and then fix him. I know where he is. That's all that matters. Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
Can you guys see the title of the? Oh no, you can't. That's a private roll. Very good, very very good.
Oh God.
Callahan,
Yes.
you start initiative. Yeah, you see this thing kind of lurch out at Fenrir, and you're ready. You knew that something bad was going to go down.
All right. I'll let's see. I can only move 30 feet. Do I see anything else in the area?
No, you can hear some rustling from underneath this tree and this piece of foliage. You can't currently see what's there, but you get the feeling that there are other threats there.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if you had walked up into that spot, yeah, you'd be able to peer in and see what that might be.
All right. Well, first I'm going to cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action.
All right, who do you cast that on?
Myself.
All right.
And then I'm going to move to this bush here.
That bush? Okay, so
Karen is correct.
there's movement in that bush.
Yes, I'm going to try and kill it.
Okay, I need you to take one step out of that bush, because otherwise you'd be inside of this thing's occupancy range. And you walk up to this bush, and you're about to make an attack, and you see that there is a writhing, worm-like, husky figure inside of this bush.
Wow.
You're not sure exactly how it had hidden itself in this underbrush, but it is massive. And it looks at you with horrible, wet little eyes.
Smite. Well, I got to attack first, right?
Yep, you do have to attack first.
That helps.
Attacking is important.
17.
17
6.
does hit this.
So 18 damage total.
You smoke, correct?
Yes, I smoked.
And
With 6 gradient.
all right. Yeah, you slash into this thing, and a orange ichor spills out from it as it goes.
And with that, I end my turn.
All right. Let me calculate the damage here really quickly. It's the correct here.
How do I open the battle order tab?
You
go to
right
the
click.
sword
Yeah,
thing.
on the tab, right click the combat encounters thing, and it'll show you. Speaking
right-click
of,
on
let
the
me
cross swords and it should just pop out.
let me get that out for everybody
Can't
else.
find it.
Also, I just realized that Hawthorne is not in the initiative order.
Yes, he isn't, because he's currently polymorphed. Fun.
He's Snake. He's Snake. Don't step on Snake.
Do not step on Snake. Give me a second here. I'll fix him. What did you roll, Hawthorne?
No, it was an accident.
You're
No,
on
what did you roll on your initiative?
Oh, okay.
I don't think he ever rolled it.
3.14?
No. You never rolled initiative, so I need you to roll initiative.
He just did.
Oh, okay.
No, I
did.
rolled it for him, and I don't use
Oh,
my
right there, you're
rolls.
right.
I'm gonna let him roll his initiative.
No, that makes sense.
Just a second. I'm rolling. It takes a while to load.
Yeah, you can right click your dude in here and just scroll down to reroll initiative, and you should be able to reroll in the combat tracker.
I do not know how I'm clicking my token.
Just roll a d20, please. That'll be fine enough
Okay.
for now.
D20. 1d20.
All right, you got an 18. Very good. All right, so you're
Great.
actually at the top of this order, so I'll let you go before Callahan next time. So, what would you like to do, Hawthorne?
Well, I have 30 feet of movement. They are far. Let's see if I can getting to reach. I can reach here. Can I try to wrap myself around the monster?
You want
strangle
to
it?
grapple it? Do you have a specific feature for that for your snake?
Yeah, it's constrict.
Yeah, go ahead and throw that out for
Let's
me.
see. All right. Clicking the dice.
Why does your constrict? Oh, it's just an attack. It's not a grapple. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, but it. Okay. It's 1d8 bludgeoning damage, and the target is grappled with an escape
Wait.
DC 14.
Why does it not have
Why does-
your? Regardless, you miss.
Yeah, it's fine.
But it should have the It should have everything in there. I don't know why it doesn't. Regardless, yes. Unfortunately, you miss. You try to wrap your way around this thing, but it is more expertly attuned to coiling around than you are, having just adopted this form.
Counter coil.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yep.
So this is the end of my turn, I guess.
All right. It is this little thing's turn. It's gonna scurry its way around here, seeing that there's a few more targets. And it is going to use a special ability that it has. You watch as this thing. Oh, 1 second. That's not how that works. Okay. So it's going to try to latch onto Fenrir again. It has more attacks than I thought it did, which is fun and cool.
Oh boy. That will miss. That will miss.
Oh, jeez. That probably will.
That will hit.
All right. This thing takes its tentacles and tries to latch onto you, and it kind of like scurries up halfway along your body and wraps some of its tentacles around your waist, wraps one neatly around your throat. You can feel its slick, wet slime hitting at your trachea, and it burns you for pierces into your skin for 8 damage. It is currently attached to you.
That's nice.
Sounds very healthy.
All right, Quintro.
Fine, don't worry.
Okay. Might as well lure the last thing out just because it's going to jump out at us anyway. You said it was... Okay, I'm not moving here, but could you ping where it is again? Where we heard the wrestling just so I
You
can
heard
get
it
close?
around this area.
Okay, so if I stand here... Hang on. So if I stand here, is that enough to see it?
No, you have to be closer. Because it's basically hidden underneath.
No, I get you. I'm just trying to make sure I've got range and some other stuff.
Yeah, you'd have to be 1 square closer, and you basically have to come over here because the hollow in the tree is to the south.
Oh, okay. That works then.
All right. You come on into range, and you can see this thing very clearly now. It is
Yay.
another large hulking monstrosity.
Does it go before I go, or do I still get a chance to move?
It has not yet hit its initiative, so you are able to complete your turn.
I'm going to cast Bane. Hit all 3 of these things.
All right, give me the spell card.
1 second. I don't know how to give it to you without casting it.
Well,
No,
you
that's
have to
how you
cast
do
it anyways, so...
Well, I want to target the different creatures.
I know what you're targeting, though.
Oh, wait. I think I figured out how to do it. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, all 3 of these things will make a saving throw.
They don't look very charismatic.
They are certainly not.
And I'm hoping that's the truth because it'll help a bit. Shit.
The stalker succeeds.
Boo.
The bottom crawler is going to try. It succeeds.
Oh.
And the top one? The top one fails.
Oh, okay.
So this one is currently baned.
Glad my spells are useful.
All right. It is now their turn. So, let's see. Oh, that's fun.
Ooh.
So the carrion crawler at the bottom here is going to lash out against this snake that's trying to get up all in its business. It's going to first try to pierce you with its tentacles.
Noodle fight.
I'm assuming a 15 hits.
Let me check this. Yeah, it does.
All right. It's going to deal.
I'm going to react with something here. Something I realized I didn't do. For silvery barbs.
All right, you want to make it re-roll? Interesting.
Correct. I just have to hit that.
Yep. All right, it's going to re-roll its attack.
And I will give. I'll give Fenrin advantage since he's the one hurtingest.
Sure.
Damn it! That 7 looked so tasty.
Yeah, definitely hits now. We're going to use the original damage roll.
Yeah, it uses whichever one's lower.
Oh, it uses whichever one is lower. Interesting. Yeah, we're using the original damage roll because theoretically this would happen before damage is rolled. But I need Corvo to make a Constitution save, please.
Of course. Constitution, saving throw.
A success. Excellent. All right. You take 6
God
poison
damn it.
damage, but you are not poisoned.
How many? How much damage?
6 damage. And then it's
6.
going to and it's going to try to bite you with its mouth.
All right.
I think a 13 hits you in snake form.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, that's right. Your AC goes down.
I'm back into human shape.
All right, and you are prone on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Because you are a snake. Or you were a snake, rather.
He's flopping on his belly.
Yeah, so you're prone on the ground on your stomach. And you are back in normal form. So let me fix you really quick.
Wait a second, that was enough damage to kill a giant constrictor snake?
Constrictor snakes do not actually have that much HP. They are a 1/4 creature.
Like 30 HP.
Yeah. The
But
other carrion crawler is going to lash out against the thing that attacked him. So it's gonna make its bite attack first. Against you, Quintro.
Nobody attacked it. I just walked up to it.
That's a 6 minus. All right, so that's a 2. I'm assuming that a 2 does not hit.
Yeah, even naked laying on the ground, I think he'd miss, and I appreciate that. He's acting even more sluggish than a slug would on a sluggiest day of slugdom.
Is this a Yeah, it is a concentration spell. All right.
But I do have advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Yeah, it is. I'm just keeping track for my purposes.
I am too. A monkey fighter.
Hell yeah! All right, crit. It crits with its tentacles. So I'm assuming that regardless of a D4, it's still gonna hit you.
Probably.
So you'll take 7 poison damage, and then I need you to roll a Constitution save for me, please.
Do you want me to
do your concentration check first, and then we'll do your Constitution saving throw.
What was advantage, shift, or control?
Or sorry, we should do your Constitution saving throw first rather than your concentration check. Okay, you succeed. That's good. Now for your concentration check.
Okay, it's shift.
Yep. So you maintain concentration on that spell. You take 7 poison damage.
Ow, my face. Do you mark that or do I?
You do. You mark damage, please. There's no way I'm going to be able to mark damage for everybody.
No, I get it.
Veteran, it's your move. This thing is attached to you currently.
So, my understanding is that because Starlight Step is basically Misty Step, that will not bring it with me, will it?
It is currently attached to you. It would bring it with you.
It would. Damn it.
Monkeys.
Not much choice. Okay, I'm gonna kind of move myself up. That's wrong.
You're going to move yourself what?
This way. There we go. Trying to get as far away as I can from Quintro because I'm then going to cast Thunder Wave.
Oh, good
All
idea.
right.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
attack,
cast
that
it.
spell.
no attack of opportunity either.
And it's centered on me. So that's a DC 14 con save for 9 damage halved on a pass. And if they fail, they're automatically pushed 10 feet away from me.
Interesting. Okay. So let's have it make its Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, it's gonna hit me. It's gonna hit the little one and the big one.
Yep. It succeeds its Constitution save.
Son of a...
All right, so it will take 4 damage, and then we'll do it for the big one. You get the feeling that this thing is surprisingly robust for its size. The small one, I should say. Big one's going to make its Constitution save. It also succeeds, and it will take 4 damage. These are tracking as the same creature, which is annoying. Give me a second here. I'm going to need to keep track of this separately. So then if it's taking 4 damage, it is at this much.
50 Electrum, blood on the sand.
Yes. It is Valerian's turn. Valerian is not going to participate in combat unless the situation is wholly dire.
Okay.
It will
Kind of a
participate
pun
in
almost.
combat to defend itself, but it is not currently participating in combat. Hawthorne, it's your turn. You are currently prone on the ground.
Do I spend an action, a full action to get up?
Nope, that is a different version of the game. You spend half of your movement to get up from prone.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine then. I get up and I will circumvent, like, go around the creature while it's more it's distracted by the much more menacing friend of mine.
Oh no, it's trying to
Callahan.
keep track of you, but you do move around it.
Yeah, and I'm going to cast Moon. Wait up. What's the name? What's the name? I think it's Moonlight. Moonbeam. Okay.
Kill Slimy.
Yes, I cast Moonbeam. It's a second level spell. It has an area of effect. Let me drag my character sheet away from
Yep, I
the
just
place
want
where
the
I'm
spell
trying to
card.
stick. It's here. I think it's in the screen. Yep.
Sorry, which creature are you targeting with this?
The one next to me.
Okay.
And I don't... Does me flanking the creature helps in
Nope.
any way?
It does not.
Okay.
I believe that's melee only or certain maybe touch spells.
All
I
right,
see.
so there
No,
is
no
a
problem.
moonbeam then. Which square do you want this moonbeam to be in?
Right at the middle of him. And I ask Callahan, hey buddy, let's try to keep this thing in this place so I can burn it to cinders. And I'm waving spells with my hand, so he probably can guess that I'm trying to do something.
And
Yep.
the moonbeam,
Yeah, you probably see a spotlight coming from nowhere.
burning our retinas.
Callahan.
I'll go and see. I'll just go and attack it.
Go for it.
Oh,
That was almost a 20.
well, you do have flanking.
Yeah, so roll again.
Okay.
We'll use the original damage roll though, so that's how that works. Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah, you slash into this thing for 5 damage.
Every
Okay,
point
Start
helps.
keep carving more of it away. It looks pretty beat
I'll
up at this
use-
point.
Yeah, then I'll use Smite on it.
Okay, go for it.
Let us use Searing Smite.
Wait, no, Searing Smite you've got to cast before you do it.
I do?
Yep.
The next time.
So
Yeah,
would
that's a
you like to
bonus
use
action
the
spell, not
Divine
a
Smite or
reaction.
Searing Smite?
I'll use Divine Smite then, and then I'll also have to roll 2d6, 2d8 then.
And how many Smite slots do you have left?
Smite slots,
I'm assuming 1,
it's a
because I
spell
believe you get
slot,
3.
so I only have
Oh,
1 left.
okay, interesting. I thought that there were special slots for some reason.
No.
No, he either gets to cast.
I'll roll 2d8 then?
Yeah.
He either gets to heal us or beat up monsters, essentially. Deal with
8
ailments.
damage.
8 extra damage. Oh yeah, this thing looks like it's hurting pretty bad from all this. Being
Alright,
surrounded, it kind of makes a judge of its situation and realizes that it has to fight.
Alright, my turn's over.
All right. The first thing that this thing is going to do is you see the tentacles on this creature that is attached to you, Fenrir, and has kind of like dug its tentacles into you, start pumping, and both the ones that are currently lashed into your skin and the ones that are outside begin to release this white viscous fluid and spray it around everywhere, and you can feel this fluid get injected into you, Fenrir.
Oh boy. Does that entail a roll?
It will.
The good news is, Silvery Barbs, I have advantage on my next saving throw or ability check.
Oh god, yes. I know I helped somehow.
Yes, please make me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
25.
Oh god.
I will also need Quintro to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw as this fluid gets on him.
What's the radius of this thing?
10 feet.
Wait a second.
I'm
think I'm
15
moving
feet
it.
away.
Yeah.
Oh, you're correct. Never mind. You don't need to make that save, and you're lucky that you didn't have to, because you would have failed it.
Yeah, I'm thankful.
Mm-hmm.
You've been sprayed with white goo. You're
It
disgusting.
lands near your feet, and it like wriggles around on the ground, and you realize that it's larva.
Oh god. I think save. I'd hit the button to save versus retching, but I think you'd force it.
All right, and this thing is gonna make two tentacle attacks on you. It will have advantage for these attacks. Why am I not rolling these at advantage? Shame.
18s. You don't need to roll advantage in an 18.
I need to roll the second attack just in case it crits. No, okay. So, does a 14 hit you? No, it doesn't. Barely misses. But it does deal 5 piercing damage to you with its tentacle attack.
Oh
That's
my god.
lovely.
So it continues to try to pierce into you and find a better angle to inject its larvae inside of you. Ignore that.
I didn't see anything. Although I'm sure it was nasty.
I don't know
way.
why it just rolled like that, but regardless, its turn is over. Quintro, it is your turn.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna use healing word as a bonus action. Not on that. I almost clicked the little monster on him. Miss. Give me a second. I say, hold on tight. You're gonna be out of this before you know it. I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level.
9 is helpful.
Yeah.
Who are
Is-
you healing?
Fenrin.
All right, Fenrin, you get 9 health points back.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
It's slightly better than my maximum of a 1st level shot, but still, that's better than it could have been. And then I'm gonna just do a standard attack, which
Should have advantage because I'm flanking.
exactly
Yep.
not with the tinderbox. Attack with a tinderbox.
It would be kind of funny to attack with the tinderbox.
I didn't hit the advantage button. It'd be like Space Station 13 robusting.
4 damage. Yeah, you poke this thing for 4 damage.
Doing what I can to avoid getting
You get some wet
everything
yellow
on me.
ichor on you. It is the carrion crawler's turns. It has taken not very much damage from anybody. So it's gonna make a tentacle attack against you, Quintro, to start.
Huzzah!
Completely missing, I'm sure. It's gonna try to bite you. Crit fails.
A little disoriented from that thunder wave.
Yep.
Also, I'm not dodging as much as I am dodging the white stuff, and it just happens to be working perfectly to dodge the rest of the
Yes.
stuff going on.
Then the other one is gonna look at you, Hawthorne, and it's gonna keep its focus on you.
I'm playing Don't Step in the White
Gonna try to hit
Goof.
you with the tentacles first.
Oh no.
Does 14 hit? No, it doesn't.
No.
It's gonna try to bite you. Oh, it's rolling. It's rolling bad. Fenrin, it's
God.
your turn.
Good.
Okay, I'm getting a little fed up with this thing on my neck, so I'm just gonna try to hit it with Sacred Flame. Now, I'm just
Oh,
curious,
God.
this is a dexterity save. Does the fact that it's attached to me impact its dexterity save?
No, it's like writhing around on you, and
Close your eyes and just point. It's like lighting a cigarette, only
yeah, that's
closer
a
to your face.
DC 14 dex.
DC 14 Dex. Let's see what it does. It's got a pretty good Dex score. Let's see if I continue rolling shit though. Nope. Saves.
No damage whatsoever.
All right.
Well, I at least want to be away from the big motherfucker, so I am gonna use Starlight Step. I can go.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take my leave for today.
That's all right, Callahan. I will play for you.
Fantastic. Take care, everybody.
See ya.
Okay,
Goodbye.
he's the
Next
next. He's the next target for the white goop.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm at least over here now.
All right.
Although you said that, yeah, it's gonna come with me.
It's definitely
Oh.
coming with you.
Oh, it's attached to you.
It's like.
Hey, maybe we can befriend them. No, I'm kidding.
That's your turn, Fenrir?
Yep, that's gonna be it.
It is now Hawthorne's turn.
All right. Since he's
Oh, I'm
already
sorry. This carrion crawler should have taken damage from your moonbeam. Could you roll the damage on your moonbeam for me, please?
Yes, that was what I was about to say. He's taking the damage. He will have to do a
2d10, please.
con saving throw. Yeah, I'm just trying to make the thing roll the thing.
You don't need to make it roll, just roll a 2d10.
Okay.
And it's a DC 14 con save.
And is it half on a save?
Half on a save.
All right, it
Yeah.
takes the full 5 damage.
All right, and my job here isn't done. Since I haven't done my actual action, this I cast my personal spell, the Face Deliverer, which is for people watching, it's just a flavored out form of the Chilled Hand cantrip.
Ooh,
It's a spectral bow where I fire bolts of necrotic energy.
I like it. I like it when you add little touches to things like that.
Yeah, it's really cool how you can customize these things. Does it hit?
16 does hit this creature.
All right, and he can't regain any health points to the start of the next turn.
I don't believe you can make a ranged spell attack in melee.
You can, but it's at disadvantage.
Yeah, so
Oh,
roll your
that's
attack
right.
again,
Although,
please.
hold on, no, there's a way you can do it. Corvo, if you mouse over your attack roll, you should see a plus and minus on either side. The minus is disadvantage, the plus is advantage. It'll keep it in the same roll.
Yeah, so press the minus button on that.
Oh,
where?
I'll do it for you
Attack?
this time.
I see.
It's
I
from
see.
the spell book. So
Yeah,
Well, no,
in the chat
oh.
menu, there will be an option to do it next time, but you still succeed on the attack, and it does 8 damage.
great.
There's all kinds of little things down there. That's kind of cool. Click to apply it to your temporary or regular hit points. Oh, that's kind of cool.
All right, yeah, it looks...
Yeah.
you hit this thing square, and it looks like it's on its last legs. It's barely conscious.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, you can get it done. This thing is really trying to get me.
Don't worry, I've got him.
I do not want to be ejaculated today.
Gross.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid terms like that for a reason.
Is this too much? Sorry.
Oh,
I'll avoid it.
Hey, technically, that's a term that's in medical textbooks. I think
It
that's
is.
okay.
Yeah.
It is. It certainly is. I'm gonna roll Callahan's longsword.
I'm avoiding the C word.
Callahan finishes it off.
And I appreciate that avoision.
Yeah, please avoid that word.
Someone's using the term ovipositor.
Yeah, I saw that
yeah.
and I chose to ignore it.
Oh, I ignored it too. What do you mean? I didn't say a word.
Callahan is going to move up here and prevent this other guy from strategically relocating. And
Because I didn't know how many attacks I'd be able to get off on that thing.
And he's going to cast Searing Smite on himself.
What? Oh.
For his next attack.
Oh, I thought you meant like bonk. I'm out of the combat.
Yeah, for his next attack, he's going to be able to deal an extra 1d6 fire damage.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
All right. It's the Carrion Stalker's turn. It is sad that it is not in range of anybody else to infest, I should say. But it's going to try to infest you again. Please make me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
No.
As it tries to pump
boy.
more larvae inside of your body.
19.
You succeed. You do not get larvaed, but it is going to tentacle you.
Oh, jeebas.
On the second one, I will use Cutting Words as a
jokes.
reaction.
Cutting Words is a reaction. All right, use it.
Nope, that's still going to hit.
Yep, so you will take 11 damage.
Oh boy.
Hey, you're undoing the good I did.
No, I'm alive because of the good you did.
Literally the only reason why he's still alive right now.
Oh, that's good. All because I told him to tough it out.
Quintro, it's your move.
Those neck muscles. Oops. I will shift over to here. And I will say, hey, I thought I told you not to die over there. Eight hit points.
All right,
Wonderful.
Fenrir, you get 8 hit points back.
And that's just the level 1. I went level 2 last time thinking I'd
Hey, I'm back above half. You're doing the God's work out here.
I said to tough it out, damn it, soldier. And I'll go back to taking a swing at this thing.
Go for it.
Yep.
This one's still pretty hardy.
Yep. That's why I'm more than willing to stick on it. Did 3 whole points of damage. Man, seems like. I mean, I don't mind being melee. I got to remember, I'm not the powerhouse that the paladin's going to be or the barbarian's going to be.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
not what I wanted. I didn't want to make it dead.
Hooray!
Not dead.
I did it by myself. No one else.
On its turn,
Uh-oh.
it's going to try to sweep you with its tentacles.
Oh, ball sack. Even subtracting 4 wouldn't help.
Yep, so it's going to deal 6 poison damage to you, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. DC is 13.
I shouldn't have said nothing.
You fail. So you were currently poisoned, which means you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, but this is a special poison.
Oh, boy.
You're poisoned for 1 minute. Until the poison ends, you are paralyzed.
Oh, it's this fucking stuff. Oh, I forgot about the... I mean, I knew but didn't know.
You knew about these, but you didn't remember that it was these.
Yeah, I'm like, carrion crawlers. I remember them from, like, first edition.
And then it is going to bite you for an automatic critical success.
Hey, don't do that.
So it's going to deal that 8 damage plus another... It's double the dice, I believe. So another 2d4 for an extra 2. So only so it's 16 damage total.
Wait, it's 8 plus 2?
8 plus 2. Yep, because it rolls double the dice. Because it's a crit. Automatic crit.
What's 9 minus 16?
9 minus 16 is 0.
Oh yeah, forgot we don't go to Nick. No, wait, no. How did it do that?
I mean, we
took,
will have
you
massive
took
damage,
16,
but...
No, you took 16 counting the poison.
Yeah.
I took more than that. Wait, why am I... Oh, I'm...
You
okay.
took 6 from the poison and 10 from the bite.
Yeah, okay, I got it. I see what he's saying now. Okay. I thought he meant 16 more.
No.
No, 16.
So, I'm at -1 then. Forget it.
All right. Quintro is down.
So I'm not at massive damage. I'm just taking a very...
And then this carrion crawler is going to try to move towards the shoreline. You can get out of dodge. But it will trigger an attack of opportunity from Callahan, who has an attack queued up that will deal extra damage if it hits. And it does hit, so that Searing Smite will come into effect. And ignite this creature in flames. All right, so this creature will currently be on fire.
Blah! And I,
Oh, hey,
Possibly putting
pause.
Quintro on fire too.
Pause.
No.
Pause. Because... Oh, no, that it would have still gone through. Never mind. Because Bane is down. So...
Oh, yeah. Does it go down immediately, or...
It goes down as soon as you are... Oh, wait.
Okay. I don't know how
You're
concentration...
paralyzed, not unconscious, so let me double check.
No, that's fine.
You're witnessing everything.
Oh, yeah, I can move my eye. I think paralyzed means I can breathe and look around, and that's about it.
Yeah,
forget.
you can still maintain concentration, so just make a concentration
Oh,
save,
yeah,
please.
absolutely. And I
Quintro
do
is like,
this. That's... Nope. That's all I can do. I got whacked too hard.
All right, it is no longer baned, and it is burning. It is on fire.
Blah, 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 blah.
And it's trying to get the hell out of dodge.
oh no, you fucking don't.
Fenrir.
Okay.
My attack of opportunity is to use the very last of my energy to whisper, "You bastard."
Well, hold on just a second, because I'm about to cast Healing Word.
No, I just meant like I can't move, so I can't AOE. I can't attack of opportunity. I was just joking.
Well, it hadn't left your range yet. You'll be able to when it
Oh yeah.
Well, if he's not paralyzed anymore, but you would have to have something that
wait, no,
gets rid of his poison condition.
Wait a second. Isn't he unconscious?
He is unconscious and paralyzed.
So I'm unconscious while standing up. So I wouldn't
No,
have
you fall prone.
paralyzed?
Yeah.
That's funny to think
Okay.
that. Okay, forget it. Nothing.
I'm gonna hit him with healing word
Yep.
anyway, so that
Oh, so I don't have to
somebody
make death
else can
saves.
deal with his poison. Callahan.
I mean, that's a good idea, so that he doesn't automatically get death saving throws from the next attack
So yeah,
that comes through.
please have 7 hit points.
Oh, thank you.
Callahan has no spell slots left.
He has healing or lay on hands, doesn't he?
1 second. Oh yeah, he still has uses of that.
Yeah, so it's like 5 points of lay on hands to cure a poison.
I have no idea how that works.
Anyway, so getting desperate, I can't actually target it because I can't really see it because it's under my token, but I'm going to draw my short sword and try to just stab this motherfucker that won't let go of me.
Yep.
That is a 14 to hit.
You barely hit. And yeah, you deal 5 damage to this thing. It is fairly robust, though, and it seems to be clinging on to life fairly well still, despite the amount of damage that you've done to it.
Doing what I can.
Yep.
That's my turn.
All right. We're back up to Hawthorne.
I see that the thing is dragging my friend away. So instead of I cast another spell, it's Entangle. I'm gonna hold it to its place.
Which one are you entangling? You're entangling this carrion crawler here?
Yeah.
All right. Need a spell
And
card.
let me just check if yeah, it doesn't make any sense any difference if I use a second spell slot.
I think that's.
So
I don't remember what that
there
does.
it goes. I scream at it, you will not drag him away. And there you go.
Oh, that was the plan, too. He was going to drag him into the water.
Oh, Christ.
Well, and I want
Thank
to
you.
point out that the way that Entangle works, the vines would grab the creature and Quintro.
Hey, I'm
If-
fine with that.
you're
if
out of-
Hawthorne wants to do it.
Oh, I see what you mean. And I can't resist.
So the vines are going to hold Quintro and try to hold the big thing.
No, it isn't.
It's just
he
going to try to
means-
hold the big
Gary?
thing. Okay.
He
gonna-
means that if I'm held to the ground, it can't get me as easy.
Yeah, like, so you should cover Quintro with it.
Either way,
Really?
I see what.
It'll restrain him.
So we've already made the attack. I don't mind you
No,
guys
for
trying to
next time.
coordinate stuff within a 6-second
that's-
time period as you normally would in character, right? For this moment though, it will be entangled.
I do get a kick out of that line of thinking. I hadn't even thought of that though. That's kind of a cool idea. That's all.
Oh, it's fine.
So it's going to make a strength saving throw to try to not be
And I'll
it is restrained.
brief.
It trips.
Great. All right. Callahan, it's just finish him. And my turn is over. And I made some shitty roleplay right now.
Callahan
I'll
is
do
going to
better next
say
You made some good role play.
gladly, and he's going to walk up and he's going to try to bonk that motherfucker.
Flaming motherfucker.
Is Callahan going to do that? I think what Callahan is going to do instead is he's going to
Don't bonk me.
walk up here. He's going to grapple Quintro and drag him away.
That's not a bad idea either.
So he's going to move 10 feet this way with you, Quintro.
Hang on. Maybe I can move my own guy. Nope, you got it.
I got it. So he's going to move you out of range so that
That's-
this thing cannot bonk you.
That is appreciated.
Never say that I am not a beneficent DM.
Hey, that's my turn. I willed him to take me out of danger.
Yeah, you're currently paralyzed, so there's not much you can do.
No, I know. I was just being.
All right, this thing, we're going to have it make an intelligence check to determine whether or not it's going to do a different strategy than what it has been doing. It has an intelligence of 2, though.
It's dumb as fuck.
Yeah, it has realized,
ammo.
Fenrir, that the best way to infest you is to first kill you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
So it is going to just make 3 tentacle attacks. Well, it's going to make tentacle attacks up until the point that you go unconscious, if possible.
That's a miss. That's a hit.
Take 6 damage. I'm assuming that you're not down yet.
I am not.
6 shouldn't.
And then 4. So a total of 10.
I hate math. There we go.
That'll make
I
it
am
sad.
not down.
Wait, the creature, are you counting that it has disadvantage?
No,
to
it has
its rolls?
advantage because it's currently attached.
No, he's got a little, like, unwilling necklace on him that's trying to burrow into his neck and turn him into a...
Yep. Quintro,
it's
nothing
another
happens
thing.
because you're paralyzed.
That's why I was just clicking.
Yep. And
No,
then the
Fenris
carrion crawler
has a-
is going to try to break out of this.
Yeah, Fenris needs more help right now than, well, I do. I'm at least stable. Oh.
It does break out. It's taking its measure of you all really quick.
It's on fire. It's hurt. The water's
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
it started its turn, so it has to make a con save or a dex save here.
It's up to you.
Hold on.
It's on
I
fire.
mean, it's
so-
not. It's a searing smite, so it has to make a con save.
Oh, is this thing on fire?
It's a con save DC 14.
And then on a successful save, it ends. So if it successfully saves, it might still stay in combat because it's not hurt too bad.
If this thing is on fire, does that mean that
It does save. No,
the
your
thorns
magical
around it-
branches are fine.
Oh, okay. I started
Um,
a swamp fire.
On fire. No.
Well, most of the stuff around here is dead.
It takes a little bit for like healthy vegetation to catch on fire, and your vegetation is also like magically fueled. So,
Okay, makes
this thing, how much preservation sense does it have? It does not have any.
I suppose if you had tangled a
Yeah.
fire elemental, it might be different.
Oh, it has a decent amount of wisdom. I'm gonna have it make a wisdom save, and if it succeeds, it'll stay in the fight, or an ability check rather. It's DC 12. Yeah, it's gonna stay in the fight.
Damn it. I don't think I can. Can I reaction silvery bar? No, I'm paralyzed. Forget it. It has a V.
It's
I
gonna
thought it
move
would-
up and try to take Quintro from Callahan. Actually doesn't have an attack because it used its fucking action to get out of here. Okay, I changed my mind. It's gonna jump into the river and leave. Bleep. Splash.
No. He went through the vines. Doesn't he roll again?
It is difficult
that's just
terrain.
still
It's
difficult.
only when the spell is cast that you have to make a check.
Incidentally, I like how you put him on the
I see.
little glowing moon. It looks like he's steaming. I know he's not on fire still, but that looks cool still.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
All
Like,
right.
I was just on fire.
So
And this
he's
sucks.
going to try to leave combat and get whisked away by the river. Next up is Fenrir.
Can someone get a torch and burn this thing on Quintro's neck?
I'm gonna try Thunder Wave again to blow it off of me.
All right.
Maybe it'll work.
It doesn't have any language for that, so I will have to make the call on whether or not it would be pulled off. Because it's currently attached to you, and the spell effect goes out from you. It's tough.
I don't know. It's up to you. And versus rule of cool versus intent of what? I don't know.
I mean, it says a creature is pushed 10 feet away from you.
Each
There's no
creature
qualification.
originating from you.
Yep.
Yeah, I get it. We'll see. We're gonna have it make
Horrible damage, but DC 14 con save.
It fails its con save. I will say yes, it does get thrown 10 feet away.
Hooray!
But I also can't see it, so I need to like.
Yeah, I barely see it. And I
Should I-
zoomed in.
Don't worry. I got it.
Well, I mean, you can just kind of keep me there because I'm
going to.
that having been successful, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Oh, he had to move you to get the token up from under you.
I was just saying, like, you didn't have to move me back.
I understand.
So yeah, I'm getting way over here. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
All right.
All right, Mr. Hawthorne. Oh wait, forget it. I'm dumb.
It is Hawthorne's turn.
No, I thought it was. Yeah, no, you're right. I thought it was the stalker's turn because it moved, and I'm silly like that.
No worries.
Right. Callahan, can you grab a torch and put this larva on fire?
It would take 2 actions in order to do that because Callahan does not have a torch currently available.
How close to death does the carrion crawler looks to be?
Which the crawler, which is the big guy, or the stalker, which is the
big
little
guy.
guy. The big guy
big
looks
guy.
like he's fairly healthy.
And he's trying to run away. Well, I will let it.
Okay.
So the carrion stalker is on Quintro's neck, right?
No,
No,
it
it
has
was on
been
my
thrown
neck.
off the neck of Fenrir.
It was on Fenrin's neck.
So it's right here
If
still.
it was on my neck at the same time, we'd have all kinds of problems.
Where is it?
Well, it does see you.
Oh fuck!
And it has no sense of self-preservation.
It is just above the horse, just north of the horse. If
Okay.
you're not zoomed in out
Okay
far
then.
enough.
It's
I
rude.
will change the moonbeam using a reaction. Oh no, I have to use an action for that.
Wait, no.
Alright.
You used your concentration on entangle.
Yeah, use your concentration on the vines. So the moonbeam is gone.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay,
right.
then I use the my cantrip to shoot at the big guy with my spectral bow.
You're gonna shoot at
like-
the big guy and not the little guy?
Well, I'm not even seeing on the map. Is this
It's
small
right here.
round thing?
It's that small red round. It's
Oh,
that small
okay.
round thing. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
then.
very small.
I will shoot the big guy because he's a bigger target.
Okay, sure.
And let me see. I'm gonna. Yeah.
Um,
Oh, right. Did it? Wait. Did I get a?
yeah, you got 3 damage
No.
on him. You got him. He takes
Alright.
a bit of cold damage as he goes floating down the river.
And stay out.
Necrotic.
Callahan is going to use 5 points of lay on hands to cure your poison effect. Quintro.
All right. Does that just? It's kind of like the old. It doesn't convert to health. It just says you're not poisoned anymore.
That is correct.
Okay.
Let me find that. Oh,
No, it's fine.
I'm playing with the wrong sheet. Use this.
Well, if nothing else, it lets me have an active defense against the thing when it comes running over.
Well, and you get your next turn.
Oh yeah.
See this
Oh yeah. Okay, I see.
Yeah, and
That's actually kinda cool.
he lifts you
Yeah,
up
you're
so
good
that you are no longer prone.
Oh, like hey, get up.
Yep.
Slap, hand in the face.
And then he is going to move here. Well, he's going to move here. Just so that he's kind of in the way in between Fenrir and this
I
thing.
get you. Having a space us out a little.
Yeah. All right. And then it is the Carrion Stalker's turn.
Man, fuck that guy.
It looks at you, Quintro, and it sees its most valid next host. Valerian is off in the distance, and Valerian is a corpse, but this thing has enough sense to it that it knows that it should not fuck with the horse.
I don't know what this.
So it comes after you.
Ow!
It
Run out of
moves here,
spells.
and it is going to make one of its many tentacle attacks on you. Oh, that's the wrong guy. Ignore that roll.
Hooray!
Hooray! All right, yeah, this guy's a little bit more evil. First attack,
Oh, that 9.
14 does not hit.
No,
Second
no,
attack.
that 19 went.
Oh, okay. The crawler gets my Halo of Spores effect on him.
Okay, 1 second. Since I will have him redo that one. I will use my last first level spell slot.
To redo the attack on the third one.
Yeah, because if I
Smart
can
of
avoid
you.
getting hit. Yeah, if I can avoid getting hit, that'd be wonderful. I mean, I'm out of healing abilities. Well, oh, for fuck's sake.
That's
It's
amazing.
not a crit though. It uses the lower.
Well, no,
It does use the lower roll.
But
It
that's still-
uses the original
Boo.
damage roll, so it does deal 6 damage to you, not 7. So you are still up. But it is now attached to you.
Hawthorne did raise a good point though, that it did get into his Halo of Spores range.
It does, yeah. So use your Halo Spores, please.
And I was going to give myself advantage on the next thing because I know I'm going to freaking need it.
Yeah.
Yep, you give yourself advantage. Yep.
Like on whatever saving throw comes next.
All right. It rolls a saving throw because I'm trying to scrounge any damage I can to save my buddy.
Con save against your DC. Ooh,
It fails. So it takes 3 necrotic damage.
All right. How hurt is it?
Not much.
This thing it's starting to get there. You can see visible wounds on its hard carapace, but it is still alive and kicking, and it is now attached to Quintro.
I have 1 spell slot
Okay.
left that isn't Vicious Mockery.
Speaking of Quintro, it is your turn.
Oh, I don't have to make a... Okay,
Get this shit off me!
1 second. I don't know... Oh, it's just it's next.
You are 1 turn away from being infested by this creature.
Yeah.
stab it.
I have 2 possible spells that might save my life.
Well, which one would you like to use?
Okay, if I roll well, this one might actually help. I'm going to use Enhance Ability on myself, Constitution.
I just want to note that does not help with saving throws. Be sure you know that.
It gives me advantage in all Constitution saving rolls.
No, it gives you advantage on all Constitution checks, not saving throws.
Oh,
Yeah, check
well,
is different from a
that.
save. So you can roll it back if you'd like.
Yeah, I just clicked it back. Okay, sorry. That's would have been useful to if that worked. Ah, frick.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's
Adding-
not that good.
Adding temp HP to you might be a decent idea.
No, I agree with that, but the reason I did that was because of the saving throw. I'd rather just heal myself because I have a better.
Oh yeah, then
Base
heal.
plus.
I would heal yourself then.
Oh that was the reason I went with that spell.
I understand.
Button.
Button.
And that could have happened.
I would say that does happen. Yes.
I've got a better chance of doing more health that way.
Yeah, you have
That's
12
because
HP. This thing screeches in fury as it realizes that you have more vigor to you than it had originally
like
assessed.
the
It thought
neck,
that it
the
was.
neck muscles or whatever. And since that's a bonus action, I'll try to like get the S-Talk in there to pry it off.
You could make a strength save or a strength check to try to tear
I'll
this thing
try-
off of you.
I'll try. My strength checks aren't awesome, but
You don't need to do very well. Yeah, you tear this thing off of you and it flops down onto the ground in front of you.
oh, perfect.
So it's prone?
Well, it's on the
No,
ground.
it is on the ground. This thing is a little bit more
okay.
versatile than to just like go prone after that.
It's like throwing I don't know. I hate to say throwing a mouse on the ground, but like mice are skittery.
Yeah, it just kind of flops back over.
It's a land octopus.
Dang it, I like squids. These things are
The
mean.
carrion crawler does not have a swim speed, but it gets carried off by the river, and it is out of combat.
Tell me your threads. No, don't do that.
Fenrin, your move.
Yeah, standing back here, he's just gonna go for the short bow.
Do you have your short bow ready? Are you gonna drop your sword onto the ground to
I
use
was
it?
gonna drop the sword, but
All
I
right,
missed.
yes.
I do get a kick out of how he's like, if the short sword comes out, something's gone horribly wrong. Cue the alien squid neck beast thing.
Valerian does nothing. Hawthorne, your turn.
All right.
If you have a
Oh,
staff or a
use-
heavy hammer, just smash the shit out of it.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Giant
Well-
rock. No, I'm teasing. Do what you do, man.
I would burn this thing with
I'm gonna-
fire. I wouldn't even try to burn this thing with fire. I would, if I saw something like this in real life, I would run the fuck away from it. I would not even try to.
Oh no, I agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna use just my bow. Like, can I move away without an attack of opportunity?
No,
No, he's
you can
Okay.
disengage with an action, and then you won't get attacked.
Oh, hell no. In that case, I will.
most of the only reason I'm still
use
here.
the
is-
plague jar. It's what I can do right now. I get a flask full of creepy crawlies and I smash it in this thing's face.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I throw my plague
Oh.
jar.
Use smaller
It's
bugs
the-
against bigger bugs.
Yeah, he's now covered in fleas, leeches, all
Oh,
those
you
creepy stuff.
you're fighting a pest with pests. Ingenious.
No, with several.
That's what he means. Yeah.
It's a bundle of plague. I love it.
It
This is
fails its
armor plating.
Constitution
and
save.
drop in the middle of a town. That's how you start a plague.
Oh God.
Yep.
All right, so
And-
it will take 5 poison damage.
And it's probably very confused.
Well, no, and
yeah,
doesn't that say it's forced to move?
it is forced to move. So you can roll me a d4, please, to figure out which direction it moves.
All right. Hopefully it won't go to Cointro because he's already having a terrible day.
3 is south,
bards.
so it moves 1 square south.
Hey, welcome
Okay,
to
There is
getting your
east.
face sucked land. Oh, I should have asked if I could have chucked a different direction. Oh, that's fine. How hard would it? No,
You
I'll
can't.
ask him, I
You
can't.
aren't chucking. You're just ripping it off.
No, I got it.
Callahan
I got.
is going to
if
come
I get
over
a
and try to
turn-
stab this.
Yeah, if I get a turn before this, I think I got an idea what I'm going to do.
It's gonna. He's gonna move right here so that he's flanking, and then he's going to attack it with advantage.
No, I know what you mean. This is one of those fights I didn't think we were going to have a good time with anyway.
Dealing 11 damage to this thing as he cleaves the back end off of this thing, and it is barely alive.
Oh, in that case, maybe I won't do what I was going to do.
It is its turn. It's going to desperately try to impregnate you. I mean,
No.
infest you.
Do I get an attack of opportunity because it enters my square?
No,
Isn't that how it works?
no. It's
No.
if you
It's if it
exit your
leaves.
range of.
Oh, because it's tiny.
Yep.
Yeah, it's about leaving, not entering.
Fails its first attack.
No, I should have fought defensively. Fudge.
Succeeds its second attack
I have nothing else to do with the.
as it latches back onto you, and then
No
it's
more
going
20s.
to desperately try to continue its line and throw a larval burst down here.
Wow, this thing is such an ugly bastard.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't like how they're doing their measurement on this. You, Corvo, and Callahan all have to make saves.
con.
Con
Alright.
saves, yes.
Constitution?
Constitution saves, yes. This thing just like spurts everywhere. You succeed, Quintro.
Hey!
You succeed, Hawthorne. Let's see if Callahan saves. It would be really sad if he doesn't save because he's not here.
By the way, you're preggers. He's a preggerton.
Oh no! This liquid kind of like sloshes over, and it hits Callahan right in the nose. He sputters.
Does he have enough healing to
Not right now.
untrigger himself?
Not right now.
The laying hands.
Oh no.
Uh,
Don't
Okay.
worry, buddy. I can open you up. Remove whatever is there.
Yeah, no. Your medical opinion states that that would not generally be possible to
Okay,
just open
couple
him up and
questions.
exercise.
I don't
all
have
those.
flanking because do I have flanking at all? Because there's people around me. okay to say no if
it's
you don't
in
think
your
so.
square.
Okay. I used strength before. Now that I know what I'm doing, can I use athletics?
No, it is a strength saving throw.
Okay, can I use strength and then use athletics to huck it into the fucking river?
This thing is at literally on death's door.
Okay. Because what I was gonna do is on my turn pick it up and just chuck it into the fucking river to get rid of it. Yeah, I'll just try and stab it, please, Lord. Do I think? Wait a minute. It can't have a very good. Shit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I think he knows what I'm thinking.
You're gonna drown yourself?
No.
We're in trouble.
Why? What
We're in
happened?
trouble. Oh god. Oh, Shy Guy's gonna be so fucking upset with me.
Why?
Read
why?
the effects of Larval Burst. Callahan.
Yep,
Callahan takes 2d6 damage.
Yeah. He's not dead.
Callahan will be taking 2d6 damage every turn until he dies.
Yeah.
Unless somebody
Doesn't he-
here has an effect that cures diseases or removes the poison condition. Callahan is about to die.
He doesn't have 5 points of laying hands left?
No, he has 1 point of lay on hands left.
wait.
I mean, I've got a healer's kit. I don't think that'll do it.
I can try doing a medicine check because I do not have the cure diseases spell
You don't
slotted
have lesser
on.
restoration.
Well, either way, I'm going to attack the thing.
Yep. Go ahead and attack the thing. I'm gonna look at Callahan's list in the meantime.
I'm gonna use vicious mockery. You little bastard! Get the I just start swearing like a sailor as I'm like wrenching it with my hands or whatever, you know. Hopefully, its wisdom saving throw isn't very high.
It immediately dies.
Just start swearing at it, throw it on the ground, and just start stomping
Oh, sorry.
on it.
It does have to make the save first.
Shit. See, that's what I was worried about. It was either an attack roll or a save. For fuck's sake.
It does not take damage. It is still alive. Are you using your bonus action?
To do what? Oh, yeah.
Bardic Inspiration's a thing.
Well, I was going to pull it off my neck. Oh, yeah, I forget I have that.
Bonus, saves like that are not bonus actions, they're full actions.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll Bardic Inspiration myself. I forgot I have that. This fight has been not Bardic Inspiration-y.
Also, I just did realize that on that larval burst, he gets a con save every time.
1 second.
Okay. I can try to be creative with something.
Oh, that's true.
But I
Oh,
So
so
yeah, he gets a con save every turn. He's probably going to be okay.
He
Just
might
don't
be
let him
okay.
die. Don't let him die.
Do not
well,
let
someone
don't let
get this thing
Callahan
off
die.
of us. We can use the help action or the medicine action, I'm sure. But okay, I'm swearing, and I was trying to use vicious mockery on this thing because I thought maybe it would work better. But no, it rolled a 20. That was awesome.
Yep. All right.
Doesn't your fungal spore thing do something, or is that only when they come close to you? Hawthorne?
Sorry, what?
Does your
when it
fungal
starts
or
its
circle
turn.
spores trigger again? Your halo of
Because
spores?
your turn happened
It-
earlier.
Yeah, it would have
Only
triggered
if-
when it started its turn.
Yeah, once per turn as a reaction. Whenever someone starts their turn in
Okay.
my
I
Oh,
I
it didn't
will
take-
say
it's a
I will say
reaction,
that you
okay.
didn't use your reaction because you didn't say it. So it is
So
still
if you do enough
alive.
damage to kill it, it might not like.
I
Well,
will tell
yeah,
you all
we got
straight
this.
up, like this thing has 1 HP left. So
Well, that's
Yeah,
what I
we
mean.
got
It never triggered the fungal thing this
yes,
round.
because he didn't use his reaction, and so we are going to proceed on to Fenrin's turn.
Got it. Nope, I got it. Nope, just checking.
Yep.
I need
Okay.
to remember to use this thing.
All good.
Fenrir's gonna kind of move this way, get a better angle,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and yeah, I'm going for the bow shot again.
Keep your neck steady, buddy.
Oh, God.
23 to
Just
hit.
this.
Oh, thank you for not just
you right into this thing, and it goes, and you feel the tentacles kind of release from you, Quintro, and the thing falls onto the ground and it twists its many little appendages up into itself as it falls on the ground and dies. All right, combat is over. However,
I will use the help action if I can, or anyone
Well,
with medical knowledge
we're
probably
gonna
should
keep
do
the
it.
initiative order up for now.
No, I get it.
Hawthorne, it's your turn. Callahan is still under the effects of this poison.
All right. What can I do? What is the poison? It's like a larvae that got inside his nose.
That is correct. He is currently under the poisoned condition, and
So, okay. I'll be creative. You can refuse this if you don't think it's okay. It's something that is on his respiratory system. It's a larvae. Can I use my spores to
no,
get inside his nose and
No.
attack the larvae?
no,
Okay. Then
we cannot Osmosis Jones this mother. It's not happening.
Gross.
okay.
Wakes
Fuck,
up with the worst
fuck.
loogie on the planet.
Do I know like the Heimlich maneuver?
That will not work.
They're not just in his respiratory system. He's just infested.
Yeah.
So it's not like a slug.
No, you need to
on
think about
his
this mechanically.
windpipe.
He has the poisoned condition.
It's all up in it.
I do not have anything for it. I have a healer's kit, a herbalist kit, poisoner's kit.
So
If I
let me
can't-
put this into context here. Callahan will have to make a Constitution saving throw when his turn begins, and if he does not, he will take more damage. And this will continue until he succeeds, or he goes, or he dies. And he will die when he hits 0 hit points. So if you have anything that can give him a better Constitution saving throw or something like that, that is what you would want to do.
Yes.
And I'm out of spells.
Just one more question. This thing will not stop dealing damage. Ever.
That is correct, unless he succeeds on his Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I give him guidance, which is a
Yup.
cantrip that
It gives him 1d4. I know what it does.
But it doesn't apply to saves. It only applies to ability checks.
Yeah, that's correct. So that would not help. Guidance would not help.
Oh fuck. Right. Can
Yeah,
I
you got
use
nothing, bro.
a medicine check to at least assist him?
No.
Fuck. Then I do not have anything to do.
All right.
I'm
you can
gonna
choose to
use
pass.
cure wounds on him.
That is a good idea. Because that might give him an extra check.
How much health does he have right now?
I am not going to say how
little
much
over-
health he has. He
Well,
is still
he's got
alive. He has a
powers.
little bit over. He looks like he's about halfway to death.
All right, so I'm casting this as level 1.
Ooh.
Very, very nice. You give him
Nice.
12 points of healing. That is a lot of wiggle room to work with.
All right. And we'll try to just stabilize him. Like,
Yep, he's
lie
back up to
down, buddy.
full.
I'm looking for I know what I'm gonna do, and I'm looking for the darn thing to click on.
It is Callahan's turn.
Well, if he doesn't shake it.
Yep. He I believe he immediately makes the con save.
End of his turn, but
At the end of his turn. Okay. That's good, because what he's gonna do is he's gonna do everything in his power not to die. He is going to channel divinity to harness divine power and give himself back a spell slot.
Oh.
And then he is going to use he's going to use bless on himself. Fucking just give him the spell slot. There we go. He's going to half of your proficiency bonus rounded up. Interesting. So you all have 2 proficiency bonus right now, right?
yeah, so that's just
Okay,
one.
so he's going to give himself a 2nd level spell slot for bless.
Wait, half rounded up is 1.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So he's going to cast that on himself. And then he will end his turn. And he will make his con save. Con saving throw. And succeeds. Without the 1d4. So he is okay. As like it went in through his nostril and he just vomits onto the ground, and you see these little things writhing around and scurrying and trying to like burrow into the dirt, and that is where we're going to end our session for today.
I haven't seen him puke like that since back in Voltoron when he, gambled away half of his liver.
Before we're finished, I would just state that I really want to extract any poison sacs from these things.
Well, just take the little creature with.
That'll make a
Okay, we will do that
gnarly
next session because I don't have the
dart.
bandwidth for that right now.
Yeah. Gross. Oh, God, wiggle worm arrows.
I hate it. I hate it.
Just as long as you don't inhale it by accident.
A
Oh, there's your
paralysis
blowgun
poison would
ammo.
be very valuable, though. That is true.
Here's your blowgun darts. These little white goo worms. There, I didn't say the word.
Whacker, the maternity ward doesn't come until much later in the module, but rest assured that we will have much more fun and horrifying moments in there than we would here. Foreshadowing.
No, this was a good test of what should we fight and what should we let go. Because I was really, really ready to just athletics this thing into the river.
It gives me a very good understanding of where you all are in terms of your tactical prowess, your battle prowess.
Lateral thinking.
Very good.
Corvo, tactical prowess level dumbass.
So I thought it over, and it's currently up in the air, but we may be moving this to bi-weekly just for a little while, just because I'm pretty busy at work right now.
It's all right.
We have some stuff going on. I need a supporting person to help me out with some of my responsibilities while I'm handling both like the regular stuff and the stuff that is special projects and junk. So we might have to move it to bi-weekly just so I have more time for prep and all that nonsense. More details on that later on in the week. We will know at least before the stream would start next week, but I anticipate that we might not stream next week.
All right.
Otherwise, I don't have any particular announcements. Next session should be a lot of fun. We're going to get back into the village of Barovia and learn a little bit more stuff, do a little bit more stuff, etc., etc.
All of us
Larvae
buy
from corpses.
everybody buy neck armor.
Neck armor. Neck armor will not stop.
Everybody has the dog cone.
Will not stop many things. I have many horrifying monstrosities to subject you all to that I have not yet pulled out of my
I'm sure
out
this
of my
is just
deck.
this is just quote unquote level 1
This
stuff.
is a
Gorget. That's the name of the neck armor I'm thinking.
a gorget, yeah. This is a
Gorget,
small
This was a side quest.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
incidentally, we'll talk about it later. But the little package we fought so hard to secure is still within sight.
You have
I got
it.
it.
He told you
Henry,
not to
grab
look
it.
inside. Do you want to look inside?
No. I'm not. I just mean the thing that we almost died for like 3 times is still like.
Yeah,
we
you
can
have
see
it. You've secured it. Fenrir
Okay,
has it.
I got it, bro.
I do not want to deliver this thing.
Yeah, so the decision on whether or not to look into it, I think we save until next week when we have the full.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course, of course.
Yeah,
of
I think
course.
that's fine.
Crack it open and start eating whatever's inside it.
But yeah, we do have it. It's on my person.
Any other thoughts about this session before you wrap up, team?
It was fun. We did some nonsense.
Killed
and
the
we
bug.
died.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Go for the neck
was
means
fun.
jugular means something else.
Corvo, I will entertain a survival check really quickly on this carrion eater to see if you can extract anything from it, just so I know for prep
Alright.
next time we play what I'm gonna give you.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Did you say the
Roll.
shell was metal?
No, roll me 1d4.
Oh.
It's chitin.
Sorry.
A D4.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, you're able to extract a significant amount of the
The white gooey
no,
stuff?
not the white gooey stuff.
Oh.
He's trying to get the poison from the tentacles. You're able to
paralytic stuff.
yep, you're able to get enough for 4 applications of this poison on something that you'd like to use. Keep in mind that applying a poison to something is an action if it's not already applied, and once you use it, you have to reapply.
All right. Let me just add a jar of stop me juice.
Yep.
Stop me,
Um,
juice.
I will give you the tentacles thing one more time so that you can throw that poison damage in there. So it's 1d4 plus 2 poison damage with a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. If they
Wait,
fail,
I got hurt.
No. He was just showing you what the.
oh sorry,
Yeah,
it's
demonstration.
I've got to bring it up here like properly.
He's showing you the card so that you can use it later.
I'm trying to get the
Oh,
full
okay,
effects of the
okay.
card because it didn't actually throw it in there. But we'll do this off screen for the rest of you all. Thank you very much for appearing to watch tonight.
Thank everyone for keeping me alive and you alive and that guy alive.
I
alive, I'm still
appreciate
very
that despite the fact that we've had a 2-week hiatus, we still achieved over 50 viewers today. We have 50 viewers watching right now. Thank you for coming and watching. We greatly
Yes.
appreciate your patronage. And we will see you all either next week or the week after for the next session of Curse of Strahd. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Drink water.